Today we'll discuss about operators. Operators are broadly classified into four types: arithmetic operators, assignment operators, logical or relational operators, and bitwise operators. Bitwise operators will be discussed nearly at the end of the series. For today we have arithmetic operators, assignment operators, and logical or relational operators. Arithmetic operators are of different types. These are addition operators, subtraction operator, multiplication operator, division operator, modulus operator, increment operator, and decrement operator. The first four are very common and you use them in mathematics, so you know them. The fifth one is modulus operator. It is used for storing the remainder after an integer division. For example, if you divide 5 by 2, then it will store 1, which is the remainder after the division. Increment operator and decrement operator will be discussed later. Then there are assignment operators, which are of different types, namely the simple assignment operator, add and operator, subtract and operator, multiply and operator, divide and operator, and modulus and operator. These will be discussed later in the same video. Then there are logical operators. These are again of many types and these are used for comparison between the two operands. First is the equal to, second is the not equal to, then third is greater than, then less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, and, or, and not. As promised, I'll tell you about the difference between equal to and equal to operators. Equal to operator assigns the value of the right side operand to the left side operand. Right side may be a variable, a constant, expression, or output of a function. For example, let's say a equals to 5. Here 5 is the constant and a is the variable where I am storing the value of 5. Then the equal to operator is used for comparison between the left and right operands. It stores true if both of them are equal and false if they are different. We'll program now to learn about operators like add and increment. From now onwards, I'll use code blocks, but you can continue with Turbo. First, create a new project. You can name it as per your choice. We don't need these lines, so I'm removing them. Now what I want is I want to add two numbers and store it in the first number. Let's see it by the example. I'm declaring two variables, two integer variables, a and b. And then let's print them. Now let's update the value of a. A is going to be a plus b. And then print the updated value of a and b. Now let's run it. See, before updating the value of a and b, they were a equals to 5 and b equals to 3. And after updating, a equals to 5 plus 3, which is 8, and b remains the same. Now I can do it with a shorthand notation. which is A plus equals to, which is also known as add AND. What this does is it add A and B and it stores the value of the addition in A. So it means it does the same task. Now let's again run it and you can see the result is the same. Now what if I want to add only 1 to A and not B? Remove it and let's add only 1 to A. Now let's see we'll have to remove this B also. Okay, now let's run it. It is showing me that first A was 5 and after updating it is 6. So many a times I have to do it because it is a very common operation. So for this there's also a new shorthand notation which is just A plus plus or plus plus A. First I'll use A plus plus and show you the output. See, A is first 5 and after updating it's 6, and if I use plus plus A, then again A is first 5 and after updating it's 6. All these three operations can be done in a similar way for subtraction or decrementing, and the two multiply and multiply and division and division and the modulus and modulus and can be done in a similar way that we did for addition. Let's see what is the difference between plus plus A and A plus plus. For that, I'll store this value in another integer, let it be B, and now let's declare it and initialize it. I'm initializing it because I have to print this value here so that I can compare it. Now let's do the same here. Now let's run it and see what happens. See, first A is 5 and B is 0, which I did here, and then A is 6 and B is 6. This is because first A was incremented to be 6 and then this A was stored in B, so B also became 6. Now let's change it to make it A plus plus. Then again run it. This time B is not 6, instead it is 5. This happened because when I did plus plus A, which is also known as pre-increment, in that case first A gets incremented and then the value is stored in B. Whereas in this case, or the post increment, first A is stored in B and then A is incremented. So whatever was A initially, it got stored in B and then A was incremented. So this is the reason why B is 5 and A is 6. We will learn about other operators in the next video.